Uh, all right. This is my last chance to get some 10 pieces. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't think I'm gonna ever be able to replicate what I did last night. That was just insane. A flawless right off the bat, and then I checked. I had 3 wins in a row. No one's ever done that before. Real. Don't fact check it. Also, hold on. This sludge sound is not good. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, I should have taken the clownfish. That's the other pet that is like, if you take it, you win this week. Is the clownfish. I kind of forgot about that. No, I will not. I don't want to think about this sewage at all. Honestly. I really don't. Is this supposed to be going for like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type deal? Because I have no idea. But that's the idea that I'm getting. I don't really know anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles except for one of them is named like Michelangelo or something. Is that right? And then they did the Knockout City collaboration like 3 months before the game shut down. That's about as much exposure to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I have. No, I am not going to be supplying sewage ASMR to anyone. Also, I've been completely negating the toy. It's done nothing because it gets replaced with the meat perk. Unbelievable. Alright. It's a rough start, but I think this is, like, the dream is not over here. I can turn things around if given opportunity to do so. It's not good, but we'll get there. I can feel it. It's gonna get there. If you want sewage ASMR, just I'm sure someone's made it on YouTube. There's like ASMR for everything now. There's probably one specifically for like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I mean it's like as specific as you can get here. Ideally, I'd like to get rid of this otter, but also I would like to, you know, trigger the jellyfish. That'd be nice. Please? It's not gonna happen. I think I just gotta get rid of it.
Give us Sewer Sunzai Definition 2023 or he will summon an airplane to stalk you from the shadows for the rest of eternity.
I don't think no one's gonna like it though. This is not good. You can hear like the individual particles of sewage excrement. Not a fan at all. I'm not a fan. I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. Find your sewage sounds elsewhere, please. I wonder if they... Well, why would they? Why the hell would they have... I was gonna say they might have it on, They might have it on mynoise.net, the greatest website of all time. But why would they? Why would they have that? Doesn't make any sense. Have you guys ever what am I saying? Have you guys ever seen that website, mynoise.net? If you go on there enough times, it'll give you a pop-up of the guy who made the website, and he has, like, headphones on with 2 microphones on each side of his head. He records every single sound on there, by himself. It's crazy. He's a legend. Go ahead, tell Mumu, see what happens. Nothing. It's gonna be nothing. No one has any power over me, by the way. So just remember that little fact. Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on. I'm back. I'm so back. I went and got Five Guys for dinner tonight, and I was reminded why I stopped getting food there. Because first of all, the prices have increased dramatically. And second of all, every time I've gone there, I place an order online like 30 minutes in advance, and I get there at the time that it says that my order will be ready. And it's like another 20 minutes before they give me my food. It's ridiculous. It's like they're doing the Chick-fil-A method, because I know that's what they do at Chick-fil-A. You can put the order in like 50 minutes before you arrive at the restaurant, and they do not start making it until you get there. But that makes sense for them, because it's fast food. The food is already going to be made when you get there anyway. It's just a matter of them packaging it. But like Five Guys, it's a very specific order that they're making, so they can't have it ready to go. So it makes sense, but like they actually don't start making it until you get in the restaurant as well, I think. That's the impression I've gotten. I don't know anything about the inner workings of Five Guys though, so I could be completely incorrect. Holy cow, they killed my entire team. The snipers are back. The snipers are back. I've been avoiding them the last like 2 days, so I don't know what happened. They think that they can come back all of a sudden? I don't understand it. Okay, I thought that was going to be the end of the run there, but pulled out a win anyway. The only way that Mumu has any power is if they show up to my house. That's it. But then that's a completely different problem. Speaking of problems, You're gonna land on 2. Ideally, it's the muskox. But we'll see if that happens. I'm honestly, this team is like, it's game over for this team. It's really not looking good here. Oh no. Why did it have to land on the bus? That was literally the last guy I wanted it to land on. We'll be edible buttocks. Sure, why not? Everyone laugh. Everyone laugh. Go ahead. Yeah, it would be a crime, which is why I was saying that it would be a completely different problem. That is true. That's very true. Alright, this is my comeback. This is gonna be the one. I can feel it. This time, I'm not making the same mistake. I'm taking the clownfish. I've learned from my mistake. It's the clownfish that I take. Rhyming mistake with take is kind of like the lamest rhyme you could do, I think. If you're gonna rhyme mistake with anything, it should be, steak. That's way better. Another swan? Another swan? What's going on here? I guess I'll do that. Why not? I'm gonna be rolling in money next couple turns. If I can get 2 level 2 swans. Although it's not a recipe for success, I will recognize that. I will recognize it. Okay. Now we're doing 2 things. Working with the jellyfish and the clownfish. If only I can get 1 more swan, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Maybe I've got the wrong ID. Wait. Hold on. No, I'm not combining them. I'm not combining them yet. I really need to get rid of the beaver, though. This is not doing me any favors. Nah, I'll just do it. Okay, you have to take the whale shark. It's just the rule. If you get an early whale shark, you're an absolute fool to not take that guy. It's like, it's one of my several pets I was saying. It's a guaranteed win if you take it. Sorry to the beaver, but it's game over for you. It's simply game over for the beaver. No longer allowed on my team. And from now on, we're just going to be scaling the whale shark. And I don't really care about anything else that's going on my team, to be honest. That's where all my focus is going to be. It's just you can't defeat it. You can't defeat the whale shark when it goes crazy like this. See, now it's better than the jellyfish. It's crazy. I think that the whale shark is getting a nerf. It's gonna be like one of the first new pets to get a nerf for sure. There's just no way around it. It's too good. I mean, look at it. It's 2-2. If you just feed it, it gets insane by the end of the round. 1922. The year Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It's not true. It's the year the flappers came into style. Yeah, this guy's gonna become a 50-50 in like 2 more turns. It's game over. It's simply game over for everyone and everybody who goes up against me. Okay, this could be a problem. It's a problem. I forgot about the summoning teams. It's fine. It's fine. We got enough food to give the whale shark. You know what? I'm just gonna throw the swan in the front for anti-scorpion technology. I mean, with this in place, I refuse to believe that my team will be defeated. It's true. I mean, he's a 50-50. It's as simple as that. So I'm just going to ignore him now. Now, see, this is the great thing. I get him to 50-50 in like 2 turns, and then I can focus on the rest of my team. It's great. It's great stuff. But I don't only have one big unit. I have a jellyfish who's like a medium unit. And he's getting there. He's getting there. He's like getting a little big. If I really need to, I'll combine the swans. But I don't think I'll need to. I think this is going to be good enough to win, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, I think it's going home. It's coming home. What's the like British soccer team that's like always talking about coming home? Like Birmingham United or something like that, probably. They should have Manchester City, that's right. Manchester, it's coming home. What does that even mean? Is it like a general term? To mean like, oh, we're bringing back the championship to our home? I'm losing. Okay, never mind. I should have had a second big unit. It's true. They should have a sports team in England after the Royals, if they don't already. Either that or the US should have a sports team called like the Royals. And the mascots could just be like the worst looking creations replicating the royal family. I think that'd be great. Just imagine like a very poorly made Queen Elizabeth mascot running out on the field. Actually, who would want that? That would be like... That would be... if a team actually did that, they would have the lowest attendance numbers on book. Kansas City Royals? Well, do they have a Queen Elizabeth mascot? Who's their mascot? King George? King Charles? Who's the current king? Is it King Charles or King George? I think it's Charles. King George was the guy that banished or that everyone in the US hated when we were colonies. I fucking hate the dog. I keep getting tricked that it's the puppy now. Awful. Such an awful thing to do to me. Oh well, he'll still get a trigger from the bee. And I win. Hold on, I gotta look at this. Queen Elizabeth. Mascot. This is giving me pictures of horses. And also, I'm seeing a picture of... It appears that she's wearing, like, 3D glasses. British Queen commemorates longest reign by throwing techno party hosted by the Baron of Techno. What the hell? I would have thought that if the Queen of England ever heard electronic music, that would have made her combust on the spot, but apparently that is not true. She might in fact have been a huge EDM fan. Imagining Queen Elizabeth at a rave is an incredible image that I'm producing in my head right now. It's really beautiful. Fine. That's fine, I'll do that. What's up? You think Queen Elizabeth ever tried MDM? Or what is it called? MDMA? Is that what it is? Hold on. Ecstasy. Dude, that would have took her out of her mind. She would have thought she was back in 1947. She would have been feeling like she did when the Nazis were defeated. She would have been going crazy. What am I doing? Yeah, get the otter out of here. Get him out of my sight. I don't know. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Hippo, on the other hand, not whatever. Actually, very bad. Actually, an extreme detriment to me and mine. The puppy pack is a lot of fun. It took a minute for me to get used to it and grow on me, but I do find it very fun. And honestly, like, a majority of the changes that they've made with this update, I've accepted. It's fine now. I do agree, the puppy pack does kind of feel like a different game at times, but it's like, it's still fun. It's just like a completely different mechanic with the toys. Takes a bit to get used to, but it's fine. Alright, we'll see how this does with two deer in the back. That was about what I needed. I gotta take the whale shark again. Hate to say it. I can't... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can wait to buff it another round. It's not the end of the world here. Okay, this is a problem. Maybe I can't wait. I might be dead. It might be over before it even began. It's been a bit since I've tried hard mode in general, actually. I might have to give it another shot. Now that I feel like I'm getting much better at the game in general. Also, another turn in which the whale shark did not get buffed at all. Not really a good thing. I'm gonna get... Yeah, I got owned incredibly hard by that royal flycatcher. That was just awful. Alright, I simply must buff the whale shark. It's not looking good, though. Because, like, I should have been buffing him, like, 3 turns ago. Is when I should have started. If I really wanted to get it going crazy. Yeah, that was not good. I kind of love that I'm just going on autopilot when I name my teams now, because I get to the end of the game and I see my team name and I'm like, oh, huh, interesting. And that one was really interesting because I just did alliteration there and I didn't even realize it. I did realize I was doing alliteration that time. I purposefully did it. Am I really reading what it says? No, not really. Yeah, the old snail was, it took me a little bit to get used to the new snail. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about the new one still. I think it's definitely more useful to keep a snail on the team long term, but then again, it's kind of just hoping that your team loses in order to get any use out of it, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? But the panda and whale shark are great guys. Why can't I rely on them? They're fantastic creatures. They've never let me down except for the times that they've let me down. The whale shark is my favorite new pet, honestly. It's incredible. Yeah, the only doing HP scaling is pretty sad. But that's a lot of the new changes that they made where it's just only HP scaling. So it's not really good. I'm not a fan of what's going on here though. Stop giving me lemurs. What the hell? I don't know, man. All right, give me a whale shark, please. That's all I want. Whale shark me. Is it not a whale shark? Yeah, peanut butter is also crazy. I will do it like that. What's wrong with enjoying the whale shark? The whale shark is great. The whale shark is the best pet ever. He's such a cool guy. You gotta open up your eyes to see the wonders of scaling a pet insanely fast. Who doesn't want that? You gotta be insane if you don't want that. Alright, give me... Please, give me the whale shark. I need it now. If like, you give it to me any later than this, it's gonna be useless. Alright, I've given up hope. The whale shark cannot be put on my team anymore. Sorry to say it. I'm being defeated in the battlefield right now. It's unacceptable. Get out of here. You disgust me. Oh, I'll put a sheep in. Like, at least give the muskox some sort of activation. Not a fan of it, but it's whatever. I don't know. I think I like the Golden Retriever pack still the most. That might just be biased because it was good to begin with, and the puppy pack has only recently become good. But the trumpets are just so much fun to me. Like, the joy of getting a Golden Retriever that just saves your team out of nowhere is so... It releases a lot of dopamine. I don't know how else to put it. It just does. They really want me to get a level 3 tropical fish? Okay. Okay. If you desire so, I will make it happen. Hey, look, stats 420. Anyone get it? Anyone get the joke? Huh? Dude, what if they put a marijuana as a food item and it makes your pets like really relaxed, you know? That'd be so sick. That'd be anyway, okay, I'm done with that bit. I've expended as much as I could out of that one. Moving on. Very interesting. A middle scorpion. I admire the creativity, but hate it. Even though I won, I still hate it. Tyrannosaurus. I don't have any tier 5 friends, so this is useless to me. However, lionfish. Have you ever considered the lionfish? I'm doing it. I'm running the lionfish. I almost completely ruined this. Deal 4 damage to one random enemy. Repeat that for each 10 attack this has. Okay, cool. Go for it. Alright, maybe it wasn't enough. It's okay. We're building something great here. Don't worry about it. What is the mongoose nut? It's been a minute since I played the puppy pack, so I might just be misremembering. My team! Wait, hold on. I'm gonna win. Never mind. We're fine. Alright, now the lionfish is gonna go crazy. Watch this space. Yeah, do a pie. I think that'll... I don't really care to do the math in my head right now, but I think that'll take it to 20. So it'll repeat it twice. It's true, it did get it to 20. I'm dead. Oh yeah, also disaster struck for me earlier when I was eating my dinner at this very spot. I was reaching up to touch my keyboard and I knocked over my soda. And I caught it before it fell on the floor, but it was too late. Soda spilled all over the floor. And somehow, I guess just based on the distance from the bottle to the floor, it splattered all onto the wall. So I had to get down on my hands and knees and clean up the wall. And by the time I did that, my food was all cold. Complete disaster tonight. As if my Five Guys experience couldn't get any worse. Mongoose can give you toy, the most don't get the nut. And then enemy have raccoon. Oh, are you talking about the peanut? Okay. I get it. I understand. I don't think I've ever had a successful raccoon team before. Speaking of successful teams, this one is getting very close to being one. If I give it a minute. You know what? I'm gonna put a garlic on you just so you can get like maybe one extra deal, if possible. If not, that's also fine. I respect what you've done for me. Things are looking good for the team. Like, I have enough HP on all these back units that I think I can survive. I think. Keyword. And then this is simply going crazy. I'll replace you with a chili, because I think it's been established that he can't survive more than one hit. So might as well get some damage to the second unit. It's true. Okay. Hard mode puppy pack. Relaxing and no emotional damage. I think that is not true. I think that is false information. Level 3 T-Rex. Under the lionfish. Okay. I need another tomato to, like, kill... Wait, hold on. I was gonna say, I needed another tomato to kill the turkeys that are in the back of these summon teams. I didn't get it in enough time, though. Or I guess I should say time ran out for myself. This is stupid. I might as well just put a bee on the team. We'll be, magical pets, please. I think they're making a fantasy pack next. Is what I read in the Discord, at least. That was an expected outcome there. It's gonna have, like, unicorns and stuff, I think. Only animals that do not exist in the real world. What's that one animal that that is in the Phineas and Ferb theme song? Is it like a dodo? I don't remember what it is. Is that thing a real animal? I feel like I remember the lyrics are like finding something that doesn't exist. Is this real? Am I making this up? It is dodo? Okay. New chicken? It's not in this weekly. What does it do? I can't remember. I know I looked at it, but I think I mostly just saw it and was like, okay, cool. I'm not using that ever. Here, I'll just go into edit pack. Chicken. Hello? Chicken. Faint? Yeah, that's even worse. Like, whatever it was before was not enough for me to go for it, but now it's like, there's no shot. That's right, they were hunted to extinction. So they're technically not real anymore. Isn't the dodo bird in SAP already, though? It is, isn't it? Or am I thinking of a different creature? I don't know at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then after they find the dodo bird that doesn't exist, they climb up the Eiffel Tower. I do remember that part. I do remember my Phineas and Ferb lore. Aren't they doing a reboot of Phineas and Ferb? Why can't they just let TV shows in now? Everything's got to be, like, remade. It's only been, like, 5 years since that show went off the air. Like, give it a break, man. Can nothing rest in peace anymore? And then they're doing the Moana live action remake? Come on, man. What is this? Disney's just lost it, I think. They've simply only got dollar signs in their eyes at this point. Not that it really matters to me. Yeah, they're too lost in the dollar sauce. Hey Disney, you should try a 2D remake of Pixar movies. Now that would be something. Do like a classic animation style of Monsters Inc. or something. Now that, maybe I would go and see. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because like there's no need to remake it. It just came out. It's only been 20 years. I guess it's better than them doing a remake of Moana like 6 years after it came out, so I'll take that over over Moana, which I frankly don't care about. I never saw the movie. It's just funny that they are already remaking it. I mean, I'm inclined to say that too, but also I kind of feel like a lot of that is just, you know, my own bias, because I remember as a kid seeing online all the 90s kids that were like, every show on TV sucks now. These kids are watching garbage. I'm like, no, I'm actually quite fine with what I have on TV. It's simply that you are like 26 and are upset that you have nothing better going on in your life than to watch like Cartoon Network and complain about the shows that are made for people half your age. So, you know, that's a you problem at that point. I remember there was a huge campaign. There was like a Facebook page called Cancel Nick Studio 10, which was actually a genuinely awful programming block on Nickelodeon, like 2011 or something. They would run like a 3-hour programming block of like SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, iCarly, Drake and Josh, or whatever. But in the middle of the show, they would interrupt it to do like, not in the commercial breaks, in the middle of the actual show, they would interrupt it to do these stupid like segments with live action actors just like doing cheesy after school bits. It was awful. But the funny thing was is the Cancel Nick Studio 10 page was run by like 27-year-olds. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I guess I agree with your message, but you know what are you doing? You really have nothing else better to do? Like, now that I'm kind of in that position where I'm, you know, I mean, I'm not 27, but I'm, you know, I'm older than the demographic for those shows. I'm not sitting around like tuning into Disney Channel and Cartoon Network trying to figure out what's on the TV. That's not really a concern to me. I don't care. Believe it or not. Maybe if I ever have a kid, that's when I'll be concerned, but other than that, I don't really see a reason for me to care at all. I'll leave that to parents and children to figure out. I need to get rid of the Badger. He's a detriment to my team at this point. He keeps killing my last unit. I survived it. I'm dead. I think I've lost the touch. I'm not really doing good tonight. Even though I'm doing the same thing I was doing last night, except I guess I'm not because I'm losing. Hello, Moo Moo. It's because the snipers are out in droves tonight. What the hell is this? I didn't run into any of these guys last night. It was all people that were like trying to be creative like me. You know, they were running the same teams as me every single time, which is creative, instead of the teams that everyone else is running the same time. Now I'm the true creative here. Panicking Pillocks. I don't know what Pillocks are. I looked it up one time and I have forgotten. And I'll never look it up again, because why should I? Don't land on the otter, please. Thank you. I took a major risk there. And I should be applauded and rewarded for that. I'm sorry, I keep taking the same exact pets. I simply have to. How else am I gonna keep losing? It should work, though. This is the same strategy I was using last night. All that I can come to the conclusion is that it was a fluke, but I don't want to come to that conclusion. That's not true. Every night I do different things every single time. I play Super Auto Pets for like an hour or two, and then I play GTA San Andreas for an hour or two. It's very different every single night. I don't understand. Also, I could have moved the jellyfish up to the front. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, give me a whale shark. That's also fine, I'll take that. Give me a whale shark. Perfect, okay. Now we're talking. This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed in my life. You know, I don't want to call my shot too early, but this is the making of a winning team. Jellyfish, whale shark, and duck. I mean deer, not duck. These are all of the pets that I have had on my winning teams. I mean, what more do I possibly need? It truly can't get better than this. The only way this could be better is if I got rid of my duck. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff here. Oh wait, that wasn't a perk. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So he needed some attack anyway. Why did the bus sound off early? What the hell was that about? I feel I need a referee to look over that match. Why was the bus sounding off right away? I think there's some nefarious playing happening there. That was like they used mods on me. That's the only reason why they won. Please look into this. By the way, I'm starting to get like huge FOMO now that I'm off Twitter. It's actually crazy because people are talking about the submarine that's been at the bottom of the ocean for like 3 days now, and I just found out about it. It's like how am I supposed to keep up with the news if I'm not on Twitter? I can't. At least the funny news. I absolutely lost it when I found out that they actually are controlling, or I guess they did control it with a game controller. How insane is that? Also, I saw this TikTok earlier. Hold on. I gotta pull this up. I lost it at this.
Do you have optimism?
1 second. This will be worth it. All right. I saw this earlier.
Do you have optimism that they are going to be able to find this vessel?
No.
That's a hard answer to hear.
Just as immediate and like unwavering no. It's great. I mean, you know, I feel bad for those stuck at the bottom of the submarine, but also you've got to recognize that it's a funny situation. So, well, it's not a funny situation. There are a lot of components surrounding this that make it funny, but the actual thing itself is not funny. But many of the things about it make it funny. Such as the video game controller used to control this submarine. That's like the first sign that you should not have gotten on it. In my opinion. I know nothing about the company. I need to get a subscription to like a print newspaper at this point to keep up with the news. I'm missing out. I need to get a newspaper delivered to my door by a paper boy on his bicycle. Surely there are not any more convenient ways to get the news these days than getting the physical paper delivered by a paper boy. The CEO is laughable. Who's the CEO? Is it Elon Musk? Because I've heard from many sources that he's a very smart guy and there's nothing funny about... Wait, did I win? It just completely steamrolled through that. I won it. I didn't even stop to smell the roses there. Okay. So yeah, anyway, I won. I didn't even realize it. Anyhow. Fallen Knights. What is the company's name? Isn't it like Underwater Adventures Incorporated? Titan Submarine. Isn't it called the Titan? Missing Titanic Submersible. Ocean Gate. Okay, Ocean Gate CEO. Stockton Rush. What a name. Wife of missing Ocean Gate CEO is descended from Titanic victims. What the hell is this sentence? I don't even understand what I'm reading. Wife of missing Ocean Gate CEO. Is the CEO on the submarine? That's wild. At least he demonstrated that he was confident in his product. You know, you gotta hand it to him in that regard. Stockton Rush. It's like a name you hear from an NPC in Cyberpunk 2077. It'd be like a side quest for a guy you had to kill. V. I need you to take out Stockton Rush. If I heard that name in Cyberpunk, I wouldn't even blink. I'd just be like, okay, Stockton Rush is going down. In Cyberpunk 2077. But he also is in real life down. And he went down. And he's still down. So it's true. It is true. Stockton Rush does not appear to have a Wikipedia page. Or if he does, it's not showing up when I'm searching. He's probably going to get a Wikipedia page after this, so congratulations to him. He's going to get a Wikipedia page, and the first sentence is going to read, he's currently missing. Currently at the bottom of the ocean. I guess it's not missing. We know where he is. What quantifies as a missing person? I would say that Stockton Rush is currently a missing person, but we know where he is. It's like, it's not a secret. He's at the bottom of the damn ocean. That's not missing. But he is missing. But he's not, because we know where he is. Anyway. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't know anymore. By the way, I foolishly ran a worm in a game the other day. Actually, I think it was today, and I lost very hard. I would not recommend taking the worm. I wanted to give it a shot, see how the worm did. It did horribly. Would not recommend it. I'm just running on autopilot and in the worst way imaginable. Like, what am I doing here? I've got a panda doing basically nothing. And an otter in the back. This is just bad. Alright, I'm washed again. I think that win was definitely a fluke at this point. Because, like, what am I doing? I'm letting a panda buff a tropical fish. What is wrong with me? I mean, it's a very strong tropical fish, so it's got that going for it. It just does not make much sense. The CEO told a CBS reporter last year that he believes there should be limits to safety precautions. That's pretty funny. Now that is very funny. Oh man. I mean, that can't be that surprising coming from a guy who went down on a submarine that had a video game controller as its main mode of operation. Maybe he's just, you know, a very forward-thinking comedian. He's already got a funny name. So, you know, why not? Why not just turn your whole life into a comedy? You know, at some point, safety is just pure waste, Rush told CBS's David Pogue during an episode of his Unsung Science podcast. I mean, if you just want to be safe, don't get out of bed, don't get in your car, don't do anything. At some point, you're going to take some risk, and it really is a risk-reward question. That is very funny. Some guy watched that, or listened to that podcast, like, whenever it came out and tweeted to his, like, 3 followers, the funniest thing possible might happen to Stockton Rush, and no one has seen it, and he's just been reveling in that ever since. I do have to say, I think that is my least favorite type of tweet. The blank has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Because, like, 90% of the time I saw those, it did not make any sense. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? No, what do you mean there's an opportunity for something funny to happen? It would be on a tweet of, like, a guy ordering food at McDonald's, and it'd be like, this guy has the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible. It's like, what? He's getting food at McDonald's. What are you talking about, man? It's either that none of them make any sense, or maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe you just have to have a very high IQ to appreciate the those tweets. Either way, it doesn't matter to me because I'm off Twitter. I'm very tempted to like go back on Twitter, but only on my computer, and I will never look at my home feed. I think that is the key to success. Maybe if I can just tweet out stuff every once in a while, I think that would release some of my what the hell? That would release the small amount of dopamine I need to keep me going. Mantis shrimp? Why not? I'm already on my last legs. It couldn't get any worse. It's getting better all the time. Quote unquote. Paul McCartney on the song Fixing a Hole, or no, Getting Better. Sorry. It's not Sgt. Pepper's, it's the same thing. It's the same song. They basically sound identical to me, to be honest. I feel like those songs were written like back to back. Like maybe Paul McCartney wrote fixing a hole, and then John Lennon was like, hold on, I just came up with the song idea, and he wrote the same exact song again. Also, I'm staging a comeback here. Everyone pay attention. Please pay attention to me and mine. I'm getting ready to maybe do a... No, why did you put it on the damn... The guy that was gonna die anyway? You stupid animals. Anyway, I had the opportunity to do the funniest thing imaginable and I didn't do it. Which would be winning. I'm just gonna start saying that because that seems to be what everyone on Twitter was doing. They were just saying it in any situation, so I'm gonna do it too. That's gonna unfortunately be my interaction with like 90% of what's going on the internet now that I'm off Twitter. Is I'm going to basically view everything as if I'm an alien and I don't really understand why people are talking about anything. I'm just gonna chime into the conversation with zero context. I think I'll be able to add to the discourse about as much as anyone with context would, though. You know? Maybe that's how everyone else has been using Twitter, is they just get someone else to tell them what everyone's talking about, and then they just go and make a tweet without knowing any further information. That would explain a lot of tweets that I've seen. It really would. I don't like any of those options. The only tweets that I am getting are from Drill. I set up a bot on Discord to send me Drill's tweets whenever he posts. I think Drill was actually how I found out about the submarine, because I got a tweet notification from him saying, like, if I was on that submarine, I would yell fuck as loud as possible and then they would hear me or something. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then he was like, I found the submarine, they're all okay. I was like, what the hell? There must be something going on that I'm blissfully unaware of. The submarine talk went right over my head until like noon today when I finally pieced it together. Yeah, this was yesterday. He tweeted, if I was dying in a submarine and I found out people were posting jokes about my stepson, I would say fuck so loud that they'd find me. I was like, that's kind of funny, but I don't really understand what's going on. He posted about a submarine earlier today too. Maybe he's just got a great inside joke going on right now. I mean, it technically was an inside joke, so I wasn't wrong. Holy cow, it's the whale shark? I gotta take it. Yeah, it's whale shark time. Deal with it. Simply deal with it. Still not over the Lynx's sound, I will say. It's been a little bit since I've mentioned that, so I figured it was about time. Still not a fan of the new Lynx noise. It's definitely not as bad if you have the audio turned down. That is true. Really? You don't know what's happening? It's so simple. It's just all these They basically made an entirely new pack. They redid the entirety of Puppy Pack. And now they've added the greatest animal of all time, the whale shark. Which is gaining, it's buffing itself every time I give it a perk. Looking forward to when that guy gets nerfed, because it's happening. Oh, man. Submarine is literally just a tin can that they control with a Logitech gaming controller, and the boat the launch off of has to monitor them and give them instructions and directions and everything, because the sub has no GPS or basically anything else except a basic computer monitor and a gaming controller. That is hilarious. I was aware of the a boat up above, but all I knew was that it was just like there to make sure that it was still there. I didn't know anything else. What an awful setup that is. Who would go on that? Who would willingly go on that? I mean, it just sounds like a recipe for disaster. What an awful game. Okay, well, I got one win tonight. I think that's enough for SAP.